Come on, good morning. Come on. I know. You hate this camera, I know. Do you need to potty first? You trying to intimidate the camera? No? Yeah, I see. Come on. It's good stepping up. And go in the cage. Good bird. So I'm up early today for my first one, and as I scroll through, there's a couple pieces of glass that look interesting, but not a whole lot else. I'm just going to get out there today and see what I can find.
So here I am at my first one, and I was hoping that was Amberina, but it doesn't glow, so I don't know what that is. I'm not too interested. And that color doesn't look quite right for that, and it doesn't glow, so it's not uranium either.
Yeah, so that one was a bust. That's alright. I got plenty more to check out. Nothing that I've really spotted on the app here that I want to look at, but since I'm out and about, I'll take a look. And I might meet up with a guy later. There's an item on Facebook Marketplace I may want to purchase. So, all that's in the works. So we'll see what I find.
Alright, walking up to my next one. This place is loaded with kind of older computer junk. And I figured, why not? I can probably get some of this stuff for free, like a camera battery charger. Let's see, a Logitech gamer mouse there. That's just a standard workhorse mouse. I like it. A little enclosure to put hard drives in to test them out. That'll be good for troubleshooting in the future. That'll be for me. Little tablet to write on for doing artwork. For some reason I grabbed all this stuff and I didn't even think to grab the power cords to them. So, but I have spare power cords at the house. This ended up being a winner, that calculator right there. You'll have to see the price in a little bit.
Alright, so this one, wow. I may have made out like a bandit, or I may have just done alright. I do not know yet. Let's see, I spent 20 bucks. I got some stuff for me, just for troubleshooting with IT stuff, like a little adapter for a laptop drive. I got a hard drive with enclosure. I don't even know why I picked that up. And then I've got one with a removable hard drive, so if a hard drive dies in a computer, I can remove it. And with the USB cable, I can get into it and take a look at the data. And oh my goodness, I hope on these hard drives there's nothing illegal. Yeah. I got an old HP calculator. You know me, I always want calculators. You never know what they go for. Battery charger for an old camera. Sometimes people are missing the charger. Looks like a speed loader to a XD, a Springfield firearm. Now this might be worth a lot, or it might be not. You never know. Oh, this is a Wacom tablet. This is for drawing. Yeah, that sounds about my whole knowledge of it. It comes with a mouse as well. Now, Wacom's can go for a lot, but this one may not. But, yeah, you know, got it for just a few bucks, basically. A Logitech mouse, can never go wrong with an extra Logitech mouse around. A laptop hard drive. Solid state. No, wait, it's not laptop, it's just solid state. Oh, that's pretty good. And USB cables. SD cards. Man. Pretty good deal for 20 bucks, it looks like. I'll have to put up some comparables for sold listings. So yeah, wow. Well, the next one opens in 12 minutes, and it's about 10 minutes away, so I'm ready to head home.
Now this one, they had a lot of fancy stuff, really expensive things, but the only thing I really saw I wanted was just snag this board game. Gotta look at the Legos, see if there's any old vintage stuff in there, but nope.
Not a ton here I wanted, but I picked up a Settlers of Catan for $6, and looks like it may be complete. It's a pretty good deal. I may keep it, but I'll probably, I may just part it out and sell it for replacement pieces, because at that point I could be able to get the shipping costs way down. You know, be able to ship little smaller things first class under a pound. So, who knows? Maybe I'll break it up. Maybe I'll sell it in one big chunk. But I'm on to the next one. Looks like it was an antique dealer at one point, and they're just liquidating their stuff at their house. So, I'll go take a look.
So this one was kind of a dual sale. There were two sales next to each other. And a few black lights here. I don't know if they work, but you know, for a few cents, I'll pick them up, get ready for Halloween. A little bag of toys. I'll have to go into that in a bit.
So this one, not a ton, but I got couple of black lights, get ready for Halloween for $1. And this was interesting. A bag of toys for $2, which seemed kind of high for this little thing, but there's 3 Muscle Men in here. And Muscle Men in the 80s, they can be worth a pretty good bit. I'm not familiar with which ones are worth a lot, but I'm going to look these up and see what I have.
Time to dig through my next one. Bunch of retro tech here. It was an Apple wireless keyboard, but they wanted it was sealed in box, but they wanted $50 for it. So keyboards were reasonable, but I didn't need them. With some of these mice that are about, well, that one at least is around 20 years old. Don't know what they're worth, but someone probably wants them, so I picked this stuff up. I think that one may actually become my personal mouse for my laptop. Here's what you have to be careful of. See, right there I use my one wavelength of UV light and it glowed green, but when I use the 395 nanometer, it doesn't glow green. So that's probably not uranium, that's probably manganese to keep it clear or white. You can see it glows green with the 365 nanometer, so you kind of have to be careful with what UV light you purchase to actually be able to identify uranium glass. And that's kind of an expensive, it's a Waterman pen. It's nice quality, it's gold nib, and it's probably worth the $40.
here we go. Well, like usual, I don't really know what I bought. Spent $6. I've got an Apple power adapter. It says 2001. Probably went to an old one of those colored iMacs, and a mouse to go with it. It probably still work fine. And then it looks like an Apple wireless mouse. And a container full of erasers and mechanical pencil lid. So, I don't know. Maybe I got something, maybe I don't. It's still kind of a neat mouse to have, though. If you want to use that old retro Apple mouse, I'll clean it up, have it looking nice. And they had a nice water pen in there, too. But for 40 bucks, I don't know. It's probably worth it, but I'm just going to wait for a couple days and see if they have a sale. And it's really close to my house. I'll just swing by and see if it's still here. Maybe it's half price in a couple days. So if that's the case, I'll restore it and might make a video of that. So that's all for today. I'm gonna head home and probably check out some more tomorrow or next week. So it's another early morning, and my next one, I don't have to get there extra early because this particular place, you can text them the day before and they hold you a spot in line. But even though I texted at the exact time they told me to text, I was still 25th in line, which isn't terrible for this sale. But there's a few things I saw. There's some interesting art glass. Like, I think it might be Blanco, but their price might be pretty high. But you never know if it's cheap. I'll get it, even though it's hard to ship this stuff. This might be like also I saw right here, it might be a vintage Pokemon stuffed animal. I don't know if it's worth anything, if it's from 1999, 2000 era. But the real interesting thing is I spied this deck of Magic cards. And it's kind of good that there's a rubber band around them, because the rubber band era could be some pretty older cards. Because after around, I don't know, 98, 99, almost everyone was using protective sleeves on their cars because they were valuable. So I'll have to grab that. I don't even care. Probably not even going to look at them. I'm just going to run in there, grab them, pay for them, and then see what I get. Yep, so time to hit the road.
So even though I signed up early, I was still 20th in line. But I make my way into the house. So I start looking around for what I saw on the preview, and yeah, here we go. There's a Garfield name tag, and there's the Magic cards. They turned out to be water damaged and newer than I was hoping, and worthless, but still picked up the bag just to find out. And I start digging around looking in some of the other bags, and I see this three-headed Cerberus here from Harry Potter. I decided to just buy the whole bag because I couldn't open it and pick up. They're actually priced $4 to $5 per bag. I didn't see anything in this one that I really wanted. I just keep on digging. Yeah, and this one I find the Pokemon little doll, it was a newer one, so it wasn't worth that much. But there's also a Nintendo 3DS amiibo scanner in there, so I grabbed that. And there was also that Beanie Baby that might actually be worth some money. And I find some old video game stuff, and I decided to dig through, and I find a little gem here. Game Boy Pokemon Crystal book. You can see there in mint condition it sells for 20, 30 bucks. That one had a crease in it, but I'll still get probably 20 for it. PlayStations where someone's opened them up and taken out the reader, which I don't trust any of these because it looks like the person who had these was repaired systems or something, so I don't want them. But here it's just a bag full of controllers and power cords, and they were asked I think $6 for all the video game stuff that I got. So yeah, that's definitely a steal. I just start scooping stuff up, putting it in my bag, and they made me a good offer. A little sensor bar for Wii, the 2 power cords for them. So I'm pretty happy with that. All these little extra peripherals, wasn't too interested. And here's something that was kind of nice. A vintage SummerSlam for WWF. Some of these VHSs can be worth some money, but that one had a torn cover, so it was worthless. Too bad. And I see a white box here, and I think, oh, this is a Wii game. I gotta dig this out. It's probably a game for the Wii. Took me a bit. And it's the Lizzie McGuire movie. Alright, sad, right? Not a game. So, all in all, I did pretty well. I've already sold enough items from, because it's been 2 or 3 weeks since my first sale, and I've already sold enough items from those 2 weeks to make my money back, and then a little bit more. Plus, I have a lot more items that haven't sold that I'm sitting on just waiting to sell. So, I don't see a whole lot coming up this next week or two, but I'm still going to go out and look. I might even try to hit a flea market and some garage sales if I can make myself get up early on a Saturday, because I've already gotten up early on Thursday and Friday. So, I don't know. I just tend to get a little lazy. But all in all, it's looking pretty good. It's going to take months or maybe a year or more to sell a lot of this stuff, but I just sit on it in boxes here and make a little bit each week. So I have a lot of fun doing it. So until next week, say bye, Sam. No? Nah. Oh well. Lisa kiss to go. Lisa kisses. Lisa kiss. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Oh, thank you.